Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Tracy's Art and Craft. I'm going to bring to you today my big box of unfinished ephemera. Literally everything in here needs something doing to it. And I do have a box of finished. The box of finished is just here. So I'm hoping to fill this box with this stuff. And I've run out because I'm filling up journals, so I'm getting them all ready to put in my Etsy store. So I do want to apologise for my chat, chill and collage didn't go up yesterday. I do still have the video, however, once again my audio messed up. I think I might have pulled on the cable for the microphone. I'm not using the microphone right now, so I'm hoping you can hear me. I'm hoping the sound doesn't mess up again because it's been nothing but a headache. And yeah, I think I might have to get a new phone. I'm not sure why it keeps doing it. I just don't know. So right now we're just trying to make do because I don't have the money for a new phone. Yeah, that's what we're doing. But I do have this big old folder to get through, so let's hope this video works and we can get one up. I will try to get the chat, chill and collage up, but late for you guys, with a little exclaimer saying sorry. But what I'm going to do is try to voice over it, but it takes me ages to voice over, then edit that on and things. So I'm going to try to and see how it all goes. Yeah, so let's get on with these. Now there's various things in here I definitely want to do. I definitely want to finish these. These are part of the cherry blossom kit, I think, from G from Happiness and Crafting. If I'm wrong there, maybe one of Janie B's. All of the people that I buy kits from are down in the description box below, so do go check them out. I'm not quite sure 100% on whose these are, but they're one of them. So I definitely want to finish these. These are off of packaging, but I thought once I've covered them with a bit of paper, they'd make nice, that would make a nice little mini belly band, that would make a nice little tag. So I'm not going to do those today because I don't want anything that is too, needing too much work done to it. This is just so cute. I embossed this with a little bit of ink on the embossing folder, and that's just the reverse side of that. I may do something with that one. These little plastic bags come in handy for putting little gems in that fall out of things, so I keep those, and they shouldn't be there. It should be in one of my drawers. There we go. This is another embossed one. Didn't come out as well. I'm not so impressed with that. I'm not going to do that today. This is an embossed postcard one. Don't know if you can see that it's embossed. You can see it on the reverse side. It just needs inking really. Again, I'm not going to really do these. These are my pockets. We could have a little look at those. We'll put those aside for wanting to do. This is another thing that's almost done. This is definitely Janie B's. Definitely. So I'm going to put that aside because that is almost done. These are, these are the little pockets. That can be a pocket as well. We can get those finished quickly. These are my glue. That should be in a butterfly jar cut out. These are my glue pages that I glue into making journaling cards and things. They're going to get left. These are decoupaged napkins onto book page. I wanted to scan them, and these postcards for all of you guys. That has just got the most beautiful little picture on. I want to turn that into a journaling card. So yeah, these are all like things that I'm planning on scanning for you guys. More of the book page stuff. These I thought would make nice tags. If I open them up, they make nice tags. I won't do those today, but yeah. These I haven't a clue. They're just cut off from a collage. There's my microphone. That is a pain in the butt. Well, this one is the one that's really, really noisy. Every time I plug it in, for some reason, I just get the worst noise. So my son's going to try it on his stuff and see if he wants it. If not, then that can just go. So some more collage pieces of offcuts. I want to do those today. Look at that tag. Some dried flowers. I don't know why they're there or where to put them. I don't usually use dried flowers. They were given to me by a lovely lady. That's almost finished. We can finish that. We've got some bags. We could probably... Do I want to finish these today? Am I in the mood? Maybe one or two. Let's get out them ones. They're quite good. We could definitely do a few of these. They would be easy to do. Again, these are all just offcuts of paper that I can turn into tags and things. Oh, that is the lovely Abby who makes, let me show you what she makes for me. She's actually local to me. I know her via a family friend. And she makes these for me, my book plates. She does a lot of wood carving, or wood engraving, but she also does other art and things like that. So Abigail's made by hand. I'll just put this here. Let's see if you can see that. Let's bring it up closer for you. There we go. You can sort of pause it and, you know, check her out. She's awesome. So yeah, that's her. She does make these for me. And that's a really good price. They're really reasonable price, so I don't mind. Plus, I like to do locally sourced things. That is finished. No, it isn't. That's a quick finish. That's a quick finish. That's definitely a quick finish. Right, we'll leave that for now. That's more than enough to be getting on with. So yeah, I thought I'd just bring you along while I try to get some. Oh, that's much better. Much better. Let's get these completed and get them out of my way. I don't know if I've got that on right. That doesn't seem like right. That seems like it's going to fall off. So yeah, I have brought with me tons of ephemera. The first stuff I have brought with me is Shabby Dabby Doodah. She is also linked down. And I have absolutely loads and loads that I've printed off, cut out and ready to go. So, ooh, see if I can find some smaller bits and whatnot and just pull out a few bits to use, and then they're easy to put back and all of that good stuff. Sorry, just trying to get it all together to make it easier. Another good thing is when you get printables, you get these types of things. They're really easy to put together and just slip straight into your journals. So let's give those few bits a try. I actually have a couple of more of those. So why don't we put together, where are they? Aha, here they are. Just to have randomly that. There's one, there's two. These ones are from G from Happiness and Crafting. These are definitely the cherry blossom, which is making me think those ones that I said were cherry blossom are not. Yeah, like they're different colours. So these are Janie B's. I'm not sure which kit. I get a lot of her mystery kits, so it could be one of her mystery bundles. Definitely worthwhile having a look at. If you search Janie B on YouTube, she has a YouTube channel where she shows you what you get in your 100 mystery bundle, 100 page mystery bundle. So yeah, definitely check that out if you're looking for something cheap. Or of course my own bundles. I'm always selling other people's, not thinking to mention my own. I do have my own ephemera bundles. Haven't yet printed them out for myself just yet, but I'm going to do a video on that for you guys, showing you what they're like and actually using them myself, because I'm just one of those people. I love to buy other people's work because it inspires me, but I also, you know, make my own work or whatever. But for instance, if I was journaling, I love nothing more than to buy other people's journals to work in. They just, I don't know, they just inspire me. Bit strange, isn't it? I suppose. So I'm using this glue. This is not, I want to stress, this is not in here art glitter. I ran out. I haven't got pennies to go buy more. And my other one, the glue in it's too thick, it needs water adding to it. And I thought, oh, do you know what? I've got a thin, a different glue which is slightly thinner, but it's only got a little bit left. And I thought, oh, I'll just reuse that art glitter glue for now and wash it out before I put actual art glitter glue in it. Oh, come on, go straight. It's slightly off. There we go. I just want to cut that straight. Have I got any scissors next to me? That's the question. Because I've been moving my scissors about and things. I've been doing a whole ton of fussy cutting. There we go, that's better. So there, we have something that's ready that can just go straight in. You don't always have to decorate them up, so. Oh, bless me, I'm so sorry. Oh, something must have irritated my nose there. Again, I'm just going to glue this one down. I'm not inking these at the moment. I could always come back and ink them later. But the thing is, I don't always want them inked, so I prefer to ink them as I'm putting them into the journal. Unless, of course, I'm doing, you know, like decorating, putting pieces on, decorating up pieces, then maybe I would want to. See, so that's all pretty. I could have folded it right across that line there, but I like to have it raised just a little bit. So if you do anything like that and you've got a line that you don't like, you could cover that up if you wanted to. You cover it up with a little bit of, you know, like fabric or something. Anything like that. So that's another one finished for the box. And when I say finished, I do always add trims and things like that when I come to put them into the journal so they fit the page. But what I want is the construction done, and if it's things like these journaling cards, I want the elements, you know, the pictures put on. I want them shaped, so I want the corners rounded, if they're going to be rounded and things. So yeah, and it's really handy to pre-make, because when you pre-make, it speeds up your whole process of filling journals, especially when you're making quite a few journals. There we go. And of course, you know, when you're doing things like this, you've already collaged it, you've already put the time into it. And how much time do you want to put into each individual piece, you know? You have to kind of speed it up a little. Now, I just want to find some bits that would look cute on these. That definitely looks cute there. Let's see what else I can find. Let me just pull out. I've got a drawer here of tag labels. These labels come from all over the place, but the majority of these, all these ones and these ones, the majority of them are all Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. I do make my own labels as well. Again, I've got to print them off. Trying to decide what I want on there. Thinking that's quite cute. I will ink this a little bit, so I'm going to pull over some. I'm going to go for the brown espresso today, and my brown dauber. I call this brown dauber because it could be anything on here. It could be vintage photo, it could be ground espresso. I'm terrible for mixing. So I just want to get rid of some of the white off the edges. Just making sure my bad cutting isn't showing. Doesn't make a big difference, but I can see the difference when I'm up close that others would be able to see. I'm just inking the thumb hole. I'm just going to go around the edges a little. Orange it up a bit. And in case you can't see the difference, there. So you can actually see what difference it does make to ink them. You don't have to, of course. It's just a different look, you know, and that's it. That's all it is. So, yes, my ink pad is a little dry. You can add water to them. Water and glycerin's meant to be the best one. I just add water, whatever. I don't care. And you can get re-inkers. I currently don't have any re-inkers except for my black stays on, which is not handy. Everything's drying out just a little bit. It's okay, we'll make do. Problem is, just recently I've been spending on things I want and not what I need, you know, having one of those moments in my life. A little bit of misbehaviour. What I should be getting and what I want to get. All's good. It'll be fine. I'll give myself a kick up the butt. Oops, I have inked, not inked, I've glued the wrong bit. So it grabs quite quickly so it can get hard to move afterwards. There we go. Just taking the worst of the glue off so I don't get it on my scissors too much. Like that, that's cute. I want to add a bow or butterfly onto that. I think a butterfly. I've got a jar of butterflies because I'm a child and I thought how cute would it be to have a jar of butterflies. I know, pathetic, isn't it? There we go, cute. I'm just going to ink the edges just a tiny bit because I can see some white where I've cut it. A bit dodgy because I hand fussy cut. I don't have a machine. I keep debating getting one. You know, like one of those Cricuts or the Brother Scan Cut. They're both meant to do really good. The Cricut talks to me the most because there's more you can do with it. But I've got to be honest, how often will I actually pull it out? I had this problem when I went and bought myself beautiful paper cutters, and you know, I didn't go cheap either. I got myself really good ones, and then they just sat next to me getting used maybe 3-4 times a year. So by the time I came to sell them on to someone that would use them, they were like brand new. So yeah, I just never used them. Oh, that's lovely. I love that. So now that's one completed for the tub. Onto this one. Again, I really like those labels. I'm going to go for another label again. But I don't think I'm going to do much else because I really like all this design. So I don't need to ink this one. It's looking good. There we are. Now what extras do I want on here? I've got this lovely little bit of trim of lace next to me. Right, if I pop that along the edge, that would be pretty. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. This is just 3-in-1, the same as, pretty much the same as Fabri-Tac or Fabri-Fix. Depending on where you are, we don't get Fabri-Fix here in the UK, at least I've never seen it. But you can get off Amazon Fabri-Tac and the 3-in-1. Oh, that needs a bit more time to glue down, that does. You just cut it and then I can set this aside to glue. Oh, blunt scissors. It's paper. Paper is the worst enemy for scissors. I'm just going to leave that aside to dry and call that finished. This one, not only do I want to back it, so let me just get my drawer open. There's some papers to back it on. That's all perfect. But I also want to round the corners. So I'm just using a bit of glue stick. I probably will sew over this. Yeah, I definitely will because I'm using glue stick. We all know if I use glue stick I'm sewing. Don't know why I said probably. I will be sewing. There we go. If we get it into the corner it saves us some cutting. So let's just get that right in the edge there. I'll just cut this out and then I better check the time on my phone and make sure you're not getting cut off because we need at least one video to be going up this week. Oh my days. Every week I say I'm going to be more organised and I'm going to do better than the last week. Every week. Don't get cut off. But yeah, every single week I say I'm going to do better. I must do better. I'm going to do better. Should probably wait for that glue to dry a minute. While I wait for the glue to dry, I'll add a few little elements onto here. And one of the elements I definitely wanted to add somewhere, and I'm debating adding onto here, is the Joker on this card. No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Okay, let's look at some of these pictures here. Put this back. 1 second. After having these drawers, I always forget what I've got in my drawers because I've got so many blooming drawers. Oh yeah, I have some of these. Forgot all about these. Pull them out. Forgot all about these stickers here. If any of these would look nice. Oh, I like that there. It would look nice. And it came off easily, so I think that is just fate telling me that had to be used. Put that plastic away, because these plastics you can never see them when they're on your desk. They just, and then all of a sudden you start like moving them about and they get everywhere. Now let's have a little look. Something sort of browny. That's a little flower sort of stamp. Not so sure on that. There's got to be something around here. I've got a little clock. Yeah, I like that. Wait a minute. I might end up wanting to put something underneath it. Let's have a look. Oh, that's a pocket I made. It's going to turn out to pocket. We can finish that as well. Let's see, now I'm finding all the pockets that I was... Oh, my days. The pile's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh yeah, I like it like that. Let's get these down. So these ones here have been distressed with a stain that I make, and it's just like PVA glue and coffee, and it does this sort of really nice sort of distressing, and because it's PVA glue, not anything too thick, it doesn't go shiny or anything. I'm thinking I saw some words here somewhere. Beautiful day. Oh yeah, that's cute. I will ink this one though, just along its edges, just to help it to pop a little. And then I think we can call this one done once I've done the corners. There we go. Punch the corners and then we can call it done. Come on, don't be bendy. There we are, just ink around actually. Ink around. This will look really nice once it's sewn. Definitely needs to be sewn. Doesn't want to stay down, does it? It needs to peel back up. There we go. That's another one done. Oh, we're getting so much done. That's good. That's good. Although I do keep piling in things that I see needs to be finished. To be fair, these don't need to be finished. They just need to be folded. And then the thumb hole cut in. And then... So basically what I've done is I've taken Tina from Shabby Dabby Doo Dah. I've taken her kit. I've taken her journaling cards and I've left a border and cut a sort of pocket shape. And then all I do is I bring in a 2-inch punch, 2-inch circle punch, sorry, and just cut myself a little thumb hole, or a big thumb hole, whatever it happens to be. I do also like to use the 1-inch circle punch as well sometimes, but I'm going mad for the 2-inch one. It's new and I've just feel like I've got to use it everywhere. I'll just put ink around the edges and that is a pocket finished for me. I'll add any laces and things that I want to add on the day of putting it into the journal. Other than that, that is completed. And the same goes for this one. I like to have them folded ready because then I pop them on top of things like laces and things and see how I like them before I put them into the journal. So I like to have them folded and then I can just put the glue on them and put them on top of where I want to put them. There we go. Just punch a little hole and ink round. What projects do you have on the go at the moment? I have currently, I am finishing I am finishing journals at the moment because one, my store is empty. It did not like that piece of paper, did it? Did not like that piece. Yeah, my store is empty, and I need to get more journals in now. I mean, it's got a lot of the digikits going on because I've been playing time with that, but I really need to get my journals that I've started finished. So I'm kind of doing that, and then I have some collaborations coming up, and I have another journal that I'm doing for the design team and happiness and crafting. I have that coming up as well. I quite like that. I think I might just double that up if I ink both of these. Yeah, so I have a new journal for the design team for March that I'll be starting very, very soon. But I'm not going to do videos of the process of that one. That's just going to be a flip through video. But it's going to be a bit of a big one. I don't know how it's going to turn out, whether it's going to be one big journal or whether I'm going to do a few journals. I suppose we just have to wait and see what happens. Just want to put a little fold in this just so I know where not to glue. There we go. And then this one. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing that one actually. Another thing is I've got an Alice in Wonderland folio I'm trying to finish. It's kind of like a really slow one. I'm just kind of going at my own pace on that one. But that is looking absolutely beautiful. And then I've forgotten what I was going to say, just completely out of my head. Alice in Wonderland journal. Oh yes, I have some old Winnie the Pooh books. They're from 1930s and 1940s, and what it is I have some of the sons and some of the daughters books. Some of the father's books, and then some of the daughters. Where he must have read to her beautiful stories. There's some lovely messages inside the books. They're just beautiful books. But they are falling apart. I have looked up whether they're worth money. They're not worth anything really. I think the most I could get for them is £15 a book. So I have about £100 worth of books there. But although that sounds like a lot, they are falling apart and things. It would be a push to sell them at that price. So I thought I'd make some Winnie the Pooh journals to honour them, using all the pages inside, as well as using some sort of newer books with some images and some fabrics that I've picked up that are Winnie the Pooh fabrics. So yeah, I'm hoping to do a Winnie the Pooh collection as well. So they won't be like my named ones, they will just be as they are. I think I want a little something in this corner here. Okay, I'll pop this little flower down in the corner. So yeah, they're the projects I have planned. I also have planned more digikits coming out soon. I'd really like to do a springtime one which is really bright coloured, and a purple one, because I have some beautiful purple ephemera like you've seen here. the stamps and these beautiful pieces. So I'd like to do a nice big purple journal as well. Oh yeah, I like that. That's nice. We'll call that finished. What should we do next? What do I want to do next? I could do some of these journals because they're nice cards. They've got nice and positive messages on the back. So yeah, let's have a look at these. Does that need anything else? Just want to see what's written on the back. Let's make sure I've got it the right way up, shall we? That way. There we go. Yeah, I like those. I don't know if you can see, I keep going out of shot sometimes. I do my own head in. Get right on my own nerves. My husband always laughs when I says that. When I say that. When I says that, oh, I'm talking so bad today. It is insane. I'm looking at the clock and I can't decide which way it goes up. How bad is that as well? I'm having one of them days, I think. Getting a bit tired, I think. Oh, this is a sticker. Don't we love a sticker? So sometimes I print my things. Good idea for everyone. I buy A4 sticker paper. And sometimes I print things like little ephemera pages onto sticker paper. So I've got my own stickers. So sometimes when you see my ephemera pages on Etsy and things, and they'll say things like they'll have like ephemera, and then at the end they might say stickers as well. That's because if you print it onto A4 paper, they could just be stickers, especially things like with butterflies and stuff like that. I think they just look lovely as a little sticker. And this A4 paper that I get, I don't know the brand name, I've thrown away the piece of paper that it comes on, but it is just such a strong stick to it, which is nice because then I don't have to glue it as well, because I'm worried about whether it will stay put. It's got such a strong stick, and I haven't had anything fall apart yet. And of course I do have my own journals that I use them in, and I haven't had anything fall off just yet. There we go. Again, I'm just going to round these. I do like my journaling cards to be either rounded or to have a notch out of them. Oh, my little puncher keeps breaking. You see here? So that happens sometimes. Let's get it in the right place. Getting that all the way around as well, aren't I? Yeah, that way. Yeah, and it just doesn't click in anymore. I'm not sure why that keeps falling apart. But easily fixed. And it's just so sharp. It would be a shame if I wasn't able to fix it, because it just cuts through so many layers so easily. I'm going to leave it out because I'm probably just going to break it again. I'll call that done. I'm not sure if I want to ink round that just yet. That may end up with a pink or something. I'm not sure, so I'm just going to call that done for now, and I'll decide when I put it into the spot. So which way? If you could dream it, you could achieve it. Never a truer word said. Now, yeah, I like that. I'll put a few things on top of it as well. Of course, these can just lend themselves to being a journaling card on their own. There's no reason why you have to put them onto a journaling card. But as you see, it's going to look nice once I've layered up a little bit. No, not pink. Yeah, I like that one. Another thing that may happen when I put them into my journals, I completely change them with lace and things as well. I do have some fabric with me next to me and some laces and things just in case I wanted them, but honestly I always do it just before I put it in the journal, and that's because then you can match it to the colour of the journal, to whatever's on in the, you know, either side pages. And so again, I'm just going to cut the corners, but I'm not going to ink. I'm going to leave that until the day I use it in a journal. And then, because inking can completely transform it from one thing to another, so you can turn that into grunge with a really dark one like the ground espresso, or I could then put some sort of yellow or orange round to turn it really sort of summery. There's loads of ways. You can add a bit of pink, a bit of purple, anything like that, and it transforms it. Be a warrior, not a warrior. Yeah, there's some positivity for you for the day. Now, as this is pink, I think I will go for a few pinky bits. This has got some pink in it. But it's got some brown as well, so I'm just going to brown up the edges so that everything's all tied in. Two different kits here from Tina for Shabby Day Do Dart. I mix them up because I use them mixed up. I know she likes matchy a lot. Got to be honest, I'm not keen on matchy. And that's not like, I'm not saying other people's matchy isn't good. It is. I'm not saying that at all. I do really like watching people do sort of journals and they're all matching and it looks really beautiful. But when I do it, I get bored. You see, that's the problem. That's why I don't like it. I don't like doing it because I get bored. So I'll be doing something, and if everything matches too much, and after a little while I'm just like, oh, do you know what, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm bored, and I'll move on, and I may never even come back to it. I've had that problem before, and I had to take apart a few journals because I was never going to come back to them. So I had to take them apart and repurpose them. Which is another video I wouldn't mind just showing, but you know, I get all these ideas of videos. There's only so many you can make in a certain amount of time, so let's hope that at some point I will make that video for you guys. Oh, that didn't punch properly. Silly me. There we go. Lovely and done. What time are we on? Oh no, we're good. I'll do this last one and then we will do our goodbyes, because it is getting on a bit. Oh, let me make sure I got it the right way up. Nope, I didn't have it. Oops, tool that a little bit. Let's get those stuck down. Inked first, inked. Yeah, so I just get these done. Then we'll do our goodbyes. I do have a competition on at the moment. I will link that video up. If you have a UK address, or if you live in the UK, or you have an address that you can have it delivered to and pick it up later, or have it posted onto yourself later, then do feel free to enter that competition. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe to my channel, and just comment. It can be anything. You don't have to write anything special. I know I used to suffer, and still do suffer really badly from shyness. I'm a very, very shy person, and I can isolate myself, become very lonely. So don't feel like you have to comment anything in particular. Also, some people don't speak English. We've got a massive mixed community here in the UK, and English isn't everybody's first language. I don't want you to feel like you've got to try to write something extra special to be in the competition. All I ask you to do is just a comment. You can comment a full stop, you can comment anything, you can just say hello, anything, nothing special at all. And you'll be given a number, and then on Monday next week I will be drawing the number and announcing the winner. If I get too many people, so I'm going to say more than 20 on the numbers, because I'm not expecting that many. I've only got 150 odd subscribers. I'm not expecting loads. But if I get, say, more than 20, I may just add on a few smaller prizes so that, you know, lots of people get a chance to win. It would just be nice. And I'm only doing it just to spread a bit of happiness. I'm not doing it for anything else. You know, I don't want my channel to be big or anything. That's not my plan whatsoever. I don't think I could keep up with a big channel, to be honest with you. My shop would empty too quickly, and the comments, I'd have trouble keeping up, and I'd hate to not answer people and things. So yeah, I'm not looking to do that. That's not why I have done the competition. It is just to sort of spread a bit of happiness, put a smile on somebody's face when they receive it and things. And yeah, there's too much bad stuff going on in the world, isn't there? So it's always good just to spread a little bit of kindness. There we go. I'm just gonna, I done wrong punch. I'm just gonna punch the corners of this. I punched that completely wrong. What am I doing? There we are. And yeah, so if you want to become a member to my channel, what that includes is you just go down to the buy me a coffee bit. The buy me a coffee is really expensive. It's like £5 and I couldn't change it. It wouldn't let me change it, and I was having such a hard time. So what I did is I did a membership for the jelly tots, my jelly tots and my sweet peas. I did a jelly tots one, and that is just £3 a month, and you will get access to my free digikits. If you become a sweet peas member, that is £10 a month, and you get a monthly happy mail sent out on the 1st of every month. You will get all access to my digitals that I put on there for members. All the members, even the jelly tots, get a little shout out each month or so. And when I do competitions, you get an extra special number. So you get an extra entry. So for instance, one of my members, they've entered and I've given them one number, which is an entry number, and then I've given them the members benefit number. Okay, so you get the extra number. So you have 2 entries going to that. So if you wish to join that, please do. If you don't want to, or you can't afford to, or anything, don't feel like you have to. You do not have to. That is not what it's for. It's just for a little bit of fun. If somebody did want to join and they did want to get some happy mail and things like that, then they could. And I don't, you know, overcharge and then not deliver, you know, because those digikits as well, they're, you know, they can count up when you're getting them. Oh, and also you'll get all the past digikits as well as the future ones. I need to speed this up. My shop is down in the description box. So are all the digikits that I ever use. I stick to a select few because I've tested them. I know every time they print out perfect, and I just stick to those. I've got more than enough of a selection of different colours and themes to be able to go. So I don't really need to use anybody else. But do check those out. They're absolutely wonderful. And yeah, I will see you next time, and hopefully I can put up my chapter and collage one, even if it's late. I'll just put it up as an extra video for the day. Yeah, so bye for now. Have a lovely day. Bye.